Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based in the UK. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I've got a slightly different video for you because it's one of my design process videos where I start with a whole load of bits and pieces. I've got a vague idea where I'm going with them, but not fully. I'm using the press-on stamp set. This is going to be available for customers from the 4th of August. It's in our August-December mini catalogue. And any of you who know me know I am a bit of a coffee snob. So for me, this was just perfect. And of course, it will go really nicely with our Heartwarming Hugs suite, which is also in the mini catalogue. I'm going to cough. It's early in the morning. My voice hasn't quite got going yet. So, it's red rubber. I haven't labelled everything yet. I've just labelled the stamps that I'm going to use now. So let's press on. Boom, boom. Okay, so I've got a card base of Night of Navy. I've got it top folded because it's going to be landscape, not portrait. So I've got it top folded. I've got a liner, which is my usual first size mat. I've got a piece of Coastal Cabana, same size. I've got a smaller than my normal size piece of Whisper White. The measurements will be on my website, so if you go to the description bar below and click the link to associated blog post, you will get to here. I've got a strip of Whisper White that is 1 inch wide, and there's a reason for that, and a 2 inch wide strip of one of the Playing with Patterns designer series paper. It's a 6x6 pack. It's full of amazing patterns. If you want just, you know, a subtle or a bright background, they're mostly what I would call solids, because I use them as a solid. Great range of colours. We've got Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Night of Navy, Purple Posy and Whisper White. And I'm using one of the ribbons from the combo. This is the Night of Navy ribbon. That's the one that I've got out, which I may or may not use. And there is also from the same suite the, what do we call them? Playing with Patterns resin dots, which are in Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry and Purple Posy. So that's my kind of baseline. I have got Night of Navy ink, I've got Memento ink, and I've got some blends. So the first thing I'm going to do is ink up my little row of coffee cups with Memento. And this is the Memento Tuxedo Black. It's fantastic for working with blends. Now, I've said this a number of times, but I'm deliberately mounting my stamps crooked on blocks now because it actually does help you stamp straight, which is kind of phenomenal. So I'm going to come down a wee bit more. Famous last words, of course, because this won't be straight. It's actually not too bad. It's slightly off. Should have used a different shape block. I should probably have used my D block, but it's fine. It's fine. So I'm going to let that just rest for a while because I can see that it's still a little bit wet. So before I use my blends, that needs to be fully dry. So while I am waiting for that to dry, I'm going to stamp the inside of my card. So I need to clean that off and re-ink just a couple of these cups. So I'm going to ink a couple and a bit, apparently. So in order to deal with that, let me just grab my chamois and take the ink off that. You can use a post-it note or something like that to mask your the stamps that you don't want to use. And I just want these to be down in this bottom corner. And there we are, 2 little coffee cups in the bottom corner. So just what I was looking for. Right, okay, so we can now start using blends because this now looks dry. I've got Night of Navy in the combo. I've got Bermuda Bay, because we don't have Coastal Cabana, but Bermuda Bay Light is quite a good substitute. And I've got Calypso Coral. As far as crushed curry is concerned, I could possibly get away with So Saffron Dark. So let's see how we get on. As I say, I haven't planned this, so this could be interesting. I think my heart is going to be as near to a red as I can get it. And what I may do is... Ooh, no. So I'm going to leave this cup basically white, but just pick up the dots with Calypso Coral Dark. And you can tell I'm concentrating because I've gone quiet. Then I'm going to go dark So Saffron. It's not quite as dark as I would like it. Let me have another look. Let's try Light Mango Melody and see if that's a better... Not really, no. It's fine. We'll stick with dark So Saffron. And then I'm going to bring in Light Bermuda Bay to imitate Coastal Cabana, which it does quite well. And then I'm going to put that on this as well. And as you can tell, I am concentrating because I'm quiet, mostly because I have no idea where I'm going with this. So let's take Light Night of Navy and add that to our striped cup. Getting into these little corners is kind of interesting, but it's fine. So I'm just going to come back in with this and just try and blend out that navy that I got in the wrong place. And then I think we might go So Saffron again for this one. And I think Coastal Cabana, well, Light Bermuda Bay for this. Then I've got my three Bermuda Bays in the middle. So there's a sort of balance there. Staying inside the lines would be classic, really. So those are my coffee cups, suitably coloured, and they're going to look really nice on top of this. So this, I'm now going to grab my Picker Punch Banner Punch, which is in the August, December, mustn't call it autumn, winter, the August, December catalogue. Pop those in, that in there, and punch. And just, yeah, I'll take a little bit more off. Yep, that'll do. I do like that you can just keep going until you've got the amount that you actually want. Okay, so do I want to colour my coffee cups on the inside? I think I probably do. So I will... Actually, no. No, I won't. Change of plan. Not going to. So these are just going to layer up, so that's easy. Let me grab my Tombow and just scribble So that's going to go onto my card base, like that. Then my Whisper White I'm going to attach with Stampin' Seal. The reason I'm using this rather than Tombow, I know I mention this quite frequently, is that it sometimes Tombow can sort of show through Whisper White. So this is a safer way of doing it. Now, I've heard quite a few people say they're having problems using Snail. I love it. It does the job for a start. I think there is a knack, and I think I've just about got there. And it is that whole keeping it low, pulling it up bit. This I'm going to stick right the way across the middle of my card. I was going to use both. I might put that on the inside. So this I'm going to stamp in Night of Navy. Now when I say middle, I don't obviously mean middle, I mean across the card rather than in the middle, because it's not going to be in the middle. So all you need is confidence and lots of coffee. And so that's Night of Navy. Now what I've forgotten to do, of course, is... Oh no, I can do that differently. Sorry, I was thinking about how I'm going to use my ribbon, because I do want to use my ribbon. And I've worked out how I can use it. Always a plan to work out how you're going to do things, ideally before you actually get started. Now I'm going to pop this right on the edge of my paper, and then I am going to use pretty much a whole strip of seal. Just want to judge roughly where we're going to go. Okay, so I need about 1/4 of an inch from the end. So this is the only thing that sometimes happens for me, is that I need to roll it on a little bit, and then it gets going. But as you can see, it's good at its job. It's sticking to me quite nicely. So actually I'm going to have that reasonably close to my stamped sentiment. Like that. Press that down. Okay, so I'm going to pop this here, but I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals. But before I do, I'm going to tie the ribbon around this end. I say tie, I don't mean tie. I mean I'm going to chop a piece off, which hopefully will be long enough, just. And then I'm going to tie a small bow using my bunny ears. It's much the easiest way of getting a really nice little bow, because you can do lots of adjustment. And you can get a twist in it if you like. I say it's really easy, and then I got a twist in my loop. It is basically really easy when you're not trying to do it on camera. Normally I'm not bow challenged. That's better. That's betterer. I'm just going to get those loops as I want them before or the sort of size I want them, before I then tighten up. And then you get a really nice little bow. Just chop that, and then I'll tidy the ends up later. So on the reverse, I'm going to get some Seal Plus. You could use glue dots, but I'm going to use Seal Plus. And again, I just need to roll this a little bit on. So a small bit of Seal Plus. Seal Plus is in separate little pieces, so you don't need to worry too much about how you're going to break it off. And then I'll just pop that there and bring it round to there. Perfect. Perfectamundo. And then grab some dimensionals, just as much as anything, to go over the top of the Seal Plus that is still there, because I don't want the Seal Plus to attach itself to the card base, because that's not the look I'm going for. And then got a bit of something there, and then I'm going to add dimensionals. Probably just need a couple there, and then take my backings off. Oop. Pop that there, and then this I'll have that way round, and grab a glue dot. Now it's a very small bow, so we actually only need half a glue dot, so just take your glue dot, fold it in half, attach it to your ribbon, and pop it over the top, and then I can just no, I think I'll go that way. Just trim my ends like that. So we've got our nice little bit of ribbon, we've got our stamping and all that good stuff, and let me grab some of these and we'll add a few. I'm going to concentrate on the colours that I've sort of used, so we'll have one of those there, and then we'll, sorry, I was trying to move my card and there was something in the way. Actually no, I'm going to go there. I want a triangle, so I need something down here, so let's grab a, no, we'll go large Coastal Cabana. Pop that under there, then we've got our triangle, which you know makes me happy. And then on the inside I'm going to do the coffee arrow in Night of Navy, and then we're done in a mere 17-18 minutes. So couple of general notices. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe. It's in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, so just there's a little subscribe button. It'd be great if you thought you could subscribe. Actually, I'm going to colour that. That would be fantastic. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below the description bar. All of this stuff helps the algorithm to think that I'm, you know, popular. So the more interaction a video has, the more it is likely to be shown to people who haven't subscribed, which means they're more likely to subscribe. So that's what this is all about. So if you can help me make the algorithm happy, that would be great. I'm trying to get to 9,000 subscribers, because at that point I've got quite a special giveaway. But until we get to 9,000, and we need about another 300 people, that ain't going to happen. Other things are, I've got a card class or card workshop that I've just launched details of. The information about that will be linked in the blog post, which is linked in the description bar. I've also still got product share reservations available. This is all for if you're in the UK. So if you are, that would be fantastic. Oh, I must trim that off. So do have a look at those. My product shares are normally very popular. They are already becoming very popular for this current one. There are a lot of options. So if you want the paper, if you want the ribbons, if you want the special papers, all those sorts of things are there as an option. There's also the if you want everything option. So yes, it would be lovely if you would like those. Just drop me an email and I can send you an invoice. We've got until the end of the 2nd of August for that, so that I can then do the maths on the 3rd, ready to place the order on the 4th, which is when the catalogue goes live. The card workshop, I should say, is available until the 14th of August. And it's using the Simply Citrus card kit. So just showing you some things you can do with that aren't just making the cards in the kit. So there we are, there's today's card. We've got I Heart Coffee, effectively. All you need is confidence and lots of coffee, and some really pretty coffee cups. So I hope you like that. If you do, as I say, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. If you would like to see close-up photos, a bit more information about how I did this, please hop over to my website. And as I say, the link to the post is below. And if you would like to buy anything and you're in the UK, the link to my shop is also below and over on my website. So I would be thrilled to welcome you as a customer. I've got a very special customer gift for anyone who shops with me in July as well, which I think you're going to like. Anyway, thank you very much indeed for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye!